You ever have an interaction where immediately you notice it's leaving you feeling worse than when you went into it? Is it really your energy or is it something that you're picking up on from somebody else's energy? Do you ever have a session where the energy just feels off and you're wondering what you did wrong? Stop right there because this is happening more and more. You may have done nothing wrong. I want to explain how this works and how all of our energy fields are connected like networks of trees. So that's exactly what I will talk about today. And you don't want to be suffering and holding on to all of that stuff that isn't even yours. Let's get right into it now. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever felt just absolutely bonkers around other people's energy. I am Derek. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, researcher, and intuitive. In this video, as someone who teaches practitioners healing and I work in the healing arts, I see a lot of clients. I see this happening a lot. So I begin to notice these patterns that come up session after session. So I'll show you how to get untangled and back in your track with really good clarity. So today we will explore exactly what the energy is that you're feeling, how to identify if that energy is yours or someone else's entirely, and how to untangle that energy and restore balance in your life and your energy field. And I will teach you how I sort this type of thing out. So I had a wonderful student ring me up last night. She had just got done with a healing session, doing a session for someone, and she had kind of felt like really, really unsettled after the session. She was feeling really good, but then once she got done with the session, she felt like it didn't go the way she had planned for it to go. And I thought that was such a wonderful thing to talk about here because you know the state of the world right now. It's not getting any easier out there, is it? Human systems are being completely ripped to shreds. I also had experienced this recently with family where it wasn't even that they did anything quote unquote wrong, but I just felt so unsettled after talking to them. The vibrational wavelength that they were on was so different than the vibrational wavelength that I was on. And it feels very disorienting how far apart that can be. So, have you ever had this happen where you just feel worse after an interaction with somebody? Have you ever had something like that happen? Let me know in the comments if you have. What's happening here is whenever you have even a conversation with someone, you are joining your energy field with theirs. You're both creating a unique energy field together. And, a conversation, that's one thing, let alone a very deep, vulnerable interaction like a healing session. You and that other person are essentially creating an energetic field between the two of you. So if one person in that network energetically are feeling resistances, like they have fears within themselves, they have compartmentalization within themselves, or they're trying to hide certain fragments or aspects of themselves, then they subconsciously are putting up walls or resistances because they want to keep you out of those spots. But then you're feeling that energy because you're part of that network. Think about the human nervous system. It is shaped like a tree, and trees are in networks. The trees communicate with each other through those networks from their roots. Humans are the same way. All of our nervous systems are connected. So when we join together with another and create this energy field together, then you're going to feel both people are going to feel both things, what each person is feeling. So it's kind of transferring those energies and apprehensions onto you that might not even be yours. It's beginning to muddy that shared energy field. So you might be thinking, like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling so off or so crunchy today when I was just feeling really good? Things were just going really well. When I just had a great moment, or I just had a great meditation, or a great run, it's because that energy got muddied that the two of you were sharing. So you're going to feel that because you are part of that energy field now. And it's not about protecting your energy. It's not that those people are cursed or that they're wrong or that they are bad or that they're trying to harm you. They are literally struggling and suffering themselves with the weight of that energy. So, as an awakening person that is evolving and expanding and up leveling, you are a very highly sensitive person and you're very intuitive. So, you pick up on the most subtle of frequencies. So this pattern is coming up, is being activated because it's time to clear that energy out, especially as a practitioner. That is a lesson that you have to let go of your expectations of what the session should look like, or even as a normal person awakening, like letting go of the expectation of what interactions should look like and making room for what it actually is. It's a lesson to learn how to become more present with the energy that is there, whatever comes up. So remind your human self to step out of the way and just be present with that energy. Breathe. It's just energy, it's just consciousness. And stick around because I'm going to dig deep into the biggest mistake that people make with this. You can expand so much larger than any energies of fear that want to come up. You can lean back and just feel that energy objectively and stay with that energy until it passes, whether it's yours or not, whether it feels really intense or not. Just bring unconditional love to that feeling of being unsettled because it might not even be yours. That's what all of these resistance energies want anyway, is love. That's a cry out for love somewhere in the system, whether it's your individual system or that shared system. It's a cry out for love. If resistance comes up in you, like if you're feeling resistance from someone else, it's asking you to bring love to it, to bring love to yourself, feeling that, and to that energy itself that they are feeling. Maybe you need to go back in time and love yourself more in all of those old moments that you felt that way. It shows you, it's designed that way. You're living in a simulation that's literally just showing you where to bring more love to, where to bring more of that love element in. And if that interaction does leave you unsettled, be willing to stay with that energy long enough, love it long enough to alchemize it and transform that energy with love. Unconditional love is the most healing force in the universe. Keep breathing light into your aura. Set that intention that this light I'm breathing into my aura is going to harmonize and transform any energies that are present, any energies that are coming towards me. So that's right. You got this. Keep breathing light into your aura. That's what hypnotherapy journey sessions are so useful for, is because when you're taken into this different state of awareness that the trance state provides, then you're in a different energy than you're in everyday life. And there's powerful, powerful tools to remove that energy out of your system and alchemize it and really bring the highest aspects out of it, because there is a positive intent of that. It is there to help you. There is some type of gift in it, but you have to really cultivate that. You really have to have the intention that that's what you want to get out of it. That energy can be removed from you, and then it can be renewed and alchemized and recycled, and then it can be used for something that is actually useful for you. It brings back energy to you that you lost on other timelines to other people, or maybe that you gave away. You can reclaim that energy and bring it back into your energy field. Most importantly, you do find ways to stay in your center, to see things for how they actually are, and clear all of that garbage, all of those blocks that have been holding you back and keeping you stuck. You are so much more than that. You are expanding and growing at an astonishing rate. And that's all just a lesson. Remember to remove that stuff. Breathe light into your aura, onward and upward. The biggest mistake people make is being too much in ego and thinking that they are in control of the situation or the scenario, the interaction, and they're trying to control the emotions. But we're all a part of this bigger network. Our nervous systems are intertwined intimately. And thinking you did something wrong and then adding resistance to that resistance just makes it even more strong, makes the resistance seem even more daunting. So let that energy pass through you. Breathe light in whenever you remove something out of your energy field. Breathe light in to replace it and to fill those spaces in. And then seal that gratitude in for being alive, for having this experience, for another day in this reality. I thank Source daily for another day in this reality. You're here, enjoy it, love yourself more, love others. So I hope that was really helpful for you on your journey, and I hope it gives you some perspective on something that you can do to stay in a balanced state and keep pressing forward with love. Power through these wild times to be alive. Subscribe to the channel if you want, like the video, comment down below, let me know how this has showed up in your life. Have you had an energy that you were like, what is wrong with me? But now you can kind of see that you were picking that up from someone else. You were feeling their frequency because you were in the same energy field. If you want to go deeper, schedule with me or join a group healing session. We have the Quantum Immersion series coming up starting April 11th for amazing transformation on my website at dgtwellness.com. The only way to book with me is through my website, whether you want in person or virtual sessions. Thanks so much. Talk soon.